Hi everybody. Well, this is just an update video to tell you guys what happened after my last video. In my last video, I was kind of depressed because nothing was taken off the way I wanted it to, and I feel like I've been waiting long enough. So, the day I made my last video, I said that I was going to contact my recruiter and not ask him can I come in, but tell him I was coming in. So, then I decided the next day just happened to be Valentine's Day. So I said, okay, I'm not going to call nobody on Valentine's Day. I'm not going to promote his Valentine's Day. He's with his significant other, and I wouldn't want nobody to do it to me. Someone's in my eye, and someone's texting. So this morning, I woke up, and I was like, okay, it's not Valentine's Day. He had to enjoy himself yesterday. If he didn't, sucks to be him, but it's time for me to get my stuff on the road because I'm not trying to be here this summer. So I messaged him. I texted him. I said I messaged him. I texted him and I was like, good morning, Petty Officer Green. And he was like, good morning. And then I was like, I have a few things that we need to discuss. Are you free to call me right now? And he was like, I'm busy right now, but you can text me whatever it is. So I was like, okay, well, I'm about to text you like 2-3 pages long, so be ready. He was like, LOL, okay. Like, I'm not playing what you do. I'm very serious. So I text him and I was like, first things first, I have people who started the Navy process after me and they're leaving before me. Like, I don't even have a ship date. These people, when they took the SRAB and all that, all they're waiting for is a job. I said, I don't have none of that. I haven't been in maps. I haven't done anything. He was like, oh, I'm not trying to rush it because I want you to do the best that you can on the ASVAB. I want you to get your job or whatever. So I said, okay, well, I understand that, but if you don't communicate with me, how am I going to know any of this? So he was like, that's his bad. He apologized for not communicating. And I was like, okay, so now you apologize. Like, what are we going to do about it? Like, how are we going to fix the fact that I feel like I'm so far behind? So I asked him, I was like, is there any way we can meet today? And he was like, actually, I'm off today. And he was like, you know what? Since you're making the effort, I'll go in today whenever time you're ready. So keep in mind, I'm texting him at like 8 o'clock in the morning. So I'm like, okay, well, can I meet you there at 12? So he was like, okay, I'll be there. Just text me when you're on your way so I can know to come. So 11:30 comes and I'm like, okay, well, let me start looking for a ride because nobody was here. Nobody was home to take me. So I'm like, okay, let me start looking for a ride. Couldn't find a ride. So I texted him. I was like, I won't be able to make it today. And I said, but for sure, next week will not pass without me meeting you to take a practice. So he was like, okay, I understand. And I was like, what do I need to get on the practice for you to send me the maps? He was like, 45 or better. Look at my face. Look at my face. I was like, 45 or better? Are you crazy? Not that I'm doubting myself, but with that math, that is going to be hard. So he was like, but I know you can do it. I know you can do it because I looked into all your stuff and the practice test. You only did just a little bit bad on the math. It just so happened that you shined in other places. He was like, if you do get on the math, I'm sure you'll do it. So I'm like, okay, let's just keep studying. So we didn't meet. So wait a minute. Hold on. So today, since I ended up canceling, I took all the time to study. And I was just like, I might as well get it out the way. Let's study. So whenever I do go take it, pray that I do better than the 45. So I can just go to maps, knock it out, and be on my way. So then he says, so then I stopped texting him or whatever. And I'm like, what did I say? So I text him and I'm like, okay, is there anything you can help me? You can tell me to help me do better on the math portion. So he told me, he finally came out and told me, he was like, the ASVAB that you're studying for is harder than the actual ASVAB. But I already had some of my subscribers tell me that. So I'm like, okay, well, if the recruiter's telling me that now, I already believe the subscribers. If the recruiter's telling me that, I'm like, okay. But still in my mind, I'm like, shoot for higher than 50. Shoot for more than what you know, so you can have all type of medical jobs open to you. So then, like, again, we stopped texting, and right now it's 7:45. Let me make sure my phone and the computer's on the same time. Okay, it's 7:45. He texts me at 5:30 something. Just let me see. He texts me at 5:36. So he texted me and he was like, hi LaQuisha. He was like, hi LaQuisha, this is Petty Office. And I'm like, I know who this is. Obviously I'm gonna say remember, like, how would I text you? So then he was like, you can come in next week Wednesday at 2. I cleared anything I had to do that day. I'm not taking nobody to the maps. I'm not doing none of that day. I'm clear. I don't have anything to do. So I said, okay. So like 2 minutes after that, he texts me again. And I'm like, okay, like, this man is getting real comfortable. Until he gets me the maps, he don't deserve to text me like that. So he texted me 2 minutes later, and he's like, I have faith in you. You're one of the only recruits I have that checked up on stuff, that called to see what's happening. He was like, I have another recruit who took the practice and didn't do so good, and I didn't hear from them yet. I called, they don't answer. And I was like, well, maybe that's the problem. The recruits who call you to, like, get in there and try stuff, you don't follow with them, but you follow with the recruits that's not doing anything for. He was like, you're right. And I was like, yeah, okay, well, on that note, I'll see you on Wednesday. So he was like, he's gonna, after Wednesday, when I take the practice, depending on how I do, he's gonna give me a workout plan and a meal plan. He was like, I don't really have to lose weight, but it'd be best that I at least shape up. And then special shout out to Jamal Rice, aka JR, because he gave me the thing to do every night before I go to bed. I want to say 200 push-ups, 200 full body squats, and 100 sit-ups. And I started yesterday, and I woke up this morning wanting to jump through YouTube and slap Jamal. But it's okay because he was just helping. So yeah, this is going to be the end of my video. But y'all subscribe to Jamal, subscribe to Lauren Hill, subscribe to Tima Girl. I hope I said it right this time. Who else? Chelsea XO21. Subscribe to her. She's also on a workout journey. And Lauren Hill says she works out. She runs in the morning. She inspired me because I'm going to start running in the morning. Because I told myself I wasn't going to do that, but I'm going to start running in the morning. And shout out to, let me get his name. Let me go look for his name. He leaves soon. So let me give him a shout out. Shout out to S1LY0. He leaves for basic training this weekend. He's going to the Army. He leaves for basic training. I want to say that the date that he gave me is this weekend. The date that he gave me is next weekend. 2 weekends from now. February 25th, he leaves for basic training for the Army, and I want to wish him the best of luck. You can do it. Everything you've been through was just building you up for this moment. I wish you the best of luck. Have fun. And don't forget to make videos before you leave. Videos when you come back, when you're in ATI. Yeah. But that's it. If you have any questions, any comments, anything to say, you can send it. You can leave a comment. If you feel like it's too personal, you can send me a personal message. And if you have any questions you want me to answer in a video about myself, because somebody said they feel like they still don't know enough about me in the video. So if you feel like you have anything you want to ask me, anything else you want to know, I'll make another video tomorrow. Just send me the questions, comment them here, anything. And yeah, that's it. So bye.